Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Timthetatman 2, the Just Chatting podcast version of me. You look good today. Thank you for clicking out another one. We got a great one for you today. Now, throughout my career, I'll throw that in air quotes, I've had some fan art people have made me, and a lot of them are really, really well done, really talented. This fan art in particular is one of my personal favorites that I've ever seen anyone make for me. And I think y'all are going to understand why. Be sure to drop a like on this video. Be sure to share it with a friend. If you're not subscribed to this YouTube channel, Timthetatman 2, I'd appreciate you hit the sub button. You ring the bell, join the family, join the community. Be sure to tell somebody you love them, man. All right, I'll catch you in the next one. You guys got to see this, man. This guy, he turned me into Majin Buu. Someone requested, they go, do Timthetatman, but Majin Buu. And he goes, we know which version of Majin Buu. And of course, yeah, that was nice. I don't know why they had to say all that, but how cool is this, man? Isn't that awesome? That is so cool. I really, everything about it. I like the attention to detail with the tattoos and stuff. I like that a lot. And he like put my logo on the side of the headset. And he put me in the gulag, bro. And the Bud Light can. Everything about that's perfect. Everything. I appreciate, what's his at? No dent. Boo already has dents in his head, chat. Shut up. XPRKRX. It's cool, man. I really appreciate him doing this and putting the time into it. The video, it's actually on TikTok, and you can see the whole thing of how he made it. It's kind of cool, man. It's actually really, really cool. I've had some cool stuff like that people have made. This is probably one of the coolest ones, man. I love everything about it. It's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, Whips. Everything about that's like perfect. It's so funny. You know what else I still don't fully understand is Bitcoin. I don't get it. Like, it's a digital currency, but you don't physically have money, but it's digital. But I guess, like, I think about it in a bank, it's like you don't have all that money, but you do. But my thing with Bitcoin is like, who said that is a currency? They just decided one day. Like, this guy was like, you know what? This is fucking money. That's what I don't get. It's like, who was the person that was just like, all of a sudden one day they got Bitcoin. This guy has one Bitcoin, and he's like, you know what? This is money. And then everyone else is like, yep. So like that's where I'm confused, because I understand a dollar is a dollar, right? I understand that we have agreed upon that a dollar or a penny, that is financial and that has value. But I guess if you think about it, who's the guy that said that? Who's the guy that printed out $1 bill and he goes, this is money. This is money, and this is what we will use to determine our wealth. Who did that? Who's the first person that made money? When did money start? No, but seriously, how long were they just trading like sheep for, man? When did all of a sudden they start saying, you know what? Here's some coin. Like, when they stopped trading goats. Because before they just traded goats and shit, right? That's all they did. They it's like, I'll give you 4 goats for 1 sheep. I don't know the goat to sheep ratio. I don't know if sheep were more valuable or goats, but you guys understand what I'm saying, right? Like, when was there coins? Let me think. Let me see if I can actually do this without you. There had to have been coins in the Roman days, because, like, when you read and you see the history, there's like coins. So it had to be like Rome, right? Was Rome the people that did this? Take it out of emote only. Was it Rome? Why are you guys laughing? Is it way before that? When I think back in history, Rome's like the first people that really had coins and shit. Way before Tim. Egypt? I'm gonna keep it. Am I gonna keep it $100 with you here, chat? Am I gonna be honest with you? Can I tell y'all something? I don't know what the time frame difference is between like Egypt to Rome. Like, how many years are we talking there? Like 10, 50, thousands? Like, I have no idea. I don't know. I know Egypt was kind of popping off for a while, and then Rome just kind of came in. They're like, what the fuck's up, boy? And now Rome was like, yo, what's good? We're the best. Fuck y'all. And Not that, yeah, I understand Egypt is still like a thing, but I'm saying like in the olden days, as far as power goes, I feel like Egypt was kind of popping off for a while there. And then Rome all of a sudden just kind of walked in and was like, yo, I'm Rome. Here's my cock. Right? Bro, isn't it crazy, man, that Christopher Columbus literally just got on a boat and he just went without any sort of information? That's fucking wild. Isn't that crazy? I can't wrap my head around that. Can you imagine that time of day? He's just like, fuck it, I'm going. He's like, there's got to be something out there. He just got on a boat and he just went. You know what I mean? There's no map. There's no Google Maps. There was no like space at that point. Actually, there probably was space. Tim, he's a liar. Oh, I didn't know that. I heard a quote was that someone said history is told by the victor. And I thought that was an interesting one. That kind of blew my mind because I never really thought about it that way. Because like in history books and shit, you only know about like, you know, the person that like won. That's their POV when there was probably another POV. You know what I mean? I have a serious question, chat. Do some of y'all here think the Earth's flat? It seems like most of you know it's not, but there's some crazy family members, bro. And I'm sure there's people in chat, and I just want you to know, if you believe this, I know I just said crazy, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend you, but I was at a dinner one time when I was younger. I was like 19, and it was like a big family reunion, and I had like it was like a second aunt or something, and she was trying to explain to me that the government controls the weather, and I was like, and I here's the thing. It's like, I'm not, and the thing is, I know there's probably a couple of you here that believe that too. And I'm not trying to roast you. I'm not, but as far as my belief, I would like to think that the government, might just like have, you know, bigger fish to fry than whether or not it's going to rain, essentially. And, so, but she was talking to me and she goes, Tim, I'm going to tell you something. She was like, the government controls our weather. She was like, don't believe me? And I was like, no. And then she says something about pigeons. I kind of tuned her out then because she started just going and I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about? And she's like, something about birds. And I'm like, it was about like, yeah, it was like birds aren't real or something. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you saying to me? I'm so confused. I'm like, but she was so adamant. And I was like, hey man, here's kind of how I wrapped it up, because who am I to tell people what to believe, right? If you believe that the government controls the rain and the fucking pigeons are cameras, then I mean, I'm happy for it. If that makes you happy, hey, bro, fuck it, right? But I was just letting her go, man. Just let her go. You know what I mean? I think she felt really good, and I feel like she was like my second aunt. I don't know how we're directly related, but I feel like after that conversation, she like left that, and she felt good. She's like, Tim is now informed. Tim's informed. I informed him of the government controlling the weather and birds being fake, and I was like, thank you for that. And the flat, aren't there people that still to this day don't believe in the moon landing? Like they think it was all staged.
Tim, have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
I'll Google one right now. There it is right there. God, they're fucking ugly. But yeah, chat, I just want to say again, man, hey, listen, if y'all believe in a flat earth and you believe that the government controls the weather and you believe that pigeons aren't a real animal and they're cameras for the government, it doesn't affect me. I'm fine if you believe that. By all means, you can believe what you want. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You know what I mean? If you believe that, that's cool. That's cool. I personally don't. That doesn't mean we can't be friends. Okay. But I'm a simple man. You know, I wake up on Sunday, I watch football, we go to church, come back, watch football, eat, I almost said eat beer, drink beer, right? I'm a simple man. All right. When I used to landscape, my hands were in the soil, right? And I'm working with the earth. I'm a simple guy, you know, landscaping. I am crafting the earth. I built a retaining wall. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I don't know. I'm a simple man. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to overthink that. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. I don't have the time to even think about if a pigeon's a camera. I don't got time for that. I'd rather look at a pigeon, be like, look at that fucking idiot, and then finish my beer, right? That's me personally. I don't want to look at a pigeon and be like, hey, bro, is that thing, is that the government right there, bro? I mean, Kevin, right? I mean, is this, right? How do we know? I'd rather look at this and be like, oh, it's Kevin, and then have a beer. You know what I mean?